we go. All right, so I don't know if next week I'll be doing this on my phone. Probably not. I'll probably be using the regular webcam, but we'll see. So if you guys can see me and hear me, if you're watching live, that is. If you're watching later, you can comment below and tell me you see me if you want. Uh, but those of you who are watching live, please tell me you can see me and hear me. Comment somewhere. Comment on the side chat, I should say. Let me pull it up while we wait for others to join us. I'm going to pull up YouTube here and make sure I'm there. Otherwise, maybe I'm talking to myself, right? And here we go. Yeah, I see myself. Hey, Joe. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, let's turn that off. I don't want to look at myself. And yeah, all right. So yeah, late night with Lovecraft eZine. Hey, Dave. Hey, Haruka. I probably know your first name, but I don't recognize your hand. I recognize your handle, but not in conjunction with your real name if you've put it out there. Hey, Alan. Yeah, that's what old people do, Joe. We talk to ourselves. So this is what is this? October the 18th. No, I wish it was October. It's April the 18th, and this is our third late night with Lovecraft eZine, i.e. Mike Davis. I started it as an experiment 3 weeks ago or so. Yeah, that was a long time ago. That's what I kind of wanted to. I had that in mind, Dave, to do something similar like that again, as well as being live on Sundays again. Anyway, I started this as an experiment a few weeks ago. I didn't know if you guys would be interested, but I'm glad to see that you are. So thank you. Um, my audio, tell me if you can hear me okay or if it's echoing too much, anything like that. So now I don't remember who it was, but someone last week wanted to talk about Charles Grant and go over some of his books. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. So that's one of the things we're going to do. Let's see. Late Night with the Devil, speaking of late night with the Devil comes out on streaming tomorrow. So I've seen that. It is a good movie. So Sunday on the show we'll talk about it and see what you guys thought after you've had a chance to see it, or maybe some of you saw it in the theater. But I thought it was really good, just maybe a little bit overhyped, but it's definitely worth a watch. So there's that. What should we start with? And if you guys want me to touch on something, just comment in the side chat. So, or the bottom chat if you're on your phone. All right. So I guess first of all, thank you to all of you watching now or later, whenever it may be, for really coming through with. Okay, Jay, thanks. It's a great idea. I'm going to do that in just a minute here. Thank you for coming through with donations for Oreo and for a lot of new patrons, and I really appreciate it. It was really encouraging. I was pretty discouraged a week ago before I put my hand up roughly a week ago and asked for help, and said that I needed a little bit more income to pay our bills in order to keep this going. And I guess, even with my health, if I had to ever quit this, I'd be fine going and, driving Uber or something. part-time, but I'm grateful I don't have to do that. Thanks to you guys. So anyway, thank you. You're not a new patron, no. You've been around a while, Ben. So we wanted to talk about Charles Grant. Oh, on the subject of Patreon, I'm really happy for Laird, for our friend Laird Barron. He started a Patreon in the last week or so. You guys probably know this, and it's going really well. Uh, he had his doubts, but I kept telling him that it was going to be great. And one thing when you're self-employed, and I've been self-employed a long time, even before the eZine, when you can do something to get a regular income coming in, then it takes a lot of stress away. So, and that's what's happened with Laird. He's one of the, he's probably one of the most respected writers that I know, and I'm sure you guys feel the same way. Unfortunately, being a respected writer does not always equal, hundreds of thousands of dollars. There are a lot of really respected writers out there who, if they were forced to just live on what they make from writing, they wouldn't be able to do it. But now Laird has the Patreon, and it's going really well. And I appreciate you guys being patrons. If you feel like being a patron of Laird's, he's got some really cool stuff going on, and he's being pretty interactive at times. So yeah, it's a really fun Patreon. I chimed in at the $5 level myself. So anyway, yeah, Oreo, then she's doing somewhat better. I'm cautiously optimistic. 4 or 5 days ago, she took one bite of dry food, and she didn't yell or anything, but she kind of ran away from it, like she acted scared. And with good reason. What was happening before is when she would try to eat, she would just scream. And you're familiar with this, Ben. We talked about it. And it just tears your heart out. And so then 2 days ago, she took 2 bites of dry food. And she's eating this kind of chicken noodle soup, not noodle, but chicken soup for cats. And she really likes it. So that's most of her diet. Kind of expensive, right? But that's why I did a GoFundMe. And she's still on the gabapentin. She's still on the steroids. Those things help a lot. And today she actually ate some dry food for like 90 seconds to 2 minutes. So to answer your question, she's really going in the right direction. And again, that's thanks to you guys for helping me defray the costs. Gabapentin for cats and steroids and this special chicken soup. It's expensive. It adds up, but nothing's too good for our furry friends. So, hey, Chaz. So, okay, you finished The Hour of the Ox Run Dead. Yeah. The I just love his books. He does, what he called and what a lot of us call quiet horror. I'm pulling up. Let me do this. I'm going to, if you see back there, I don't know how close I can get because I'm charging. Oh, I can unplug it for a second. Let's do this. We'll flip it around. And you know what? I'll show you guys the office while we're at it. All right. Sorry about that. Let me know if you guys are still there, okay? Sorry about that. I